Everyone. I think I was about 25 years old and I had this mentor. His name was Yakub. And he taught me so much. He really did. The way I met him, he was like a street vendor in Atlanta. And I was looking at his stuff. Me and my friend Alicia, we were looking at his things. And I showed him, actually, I made these earrings too, but I showed him some earrings that I made. And he said, "You should make those with African fabric." I was like, what? Anyway, he encouraged me to do that, helped me start this little business that I had. I shouldn't even call it a little business because I was single with two boys, and the money from that business paid my rent. I had a full-time job. I worked at the housing authority at the time. But that money paid my rent in full every month. And he taught me everything. He taught me like where to vend, how to pay for the vending and all this stuff. And then one day he said, "My wife wants to meet you. My wife is not comfortable with us working together until she meets you." So I said, okay. And so his wife came to an event we were doing together. I was 25, so this was like 31 years ago, 32 years ago. And so we would pay money to get a booth, but we would split the money, and he would sell his stuff on half and I would sell my stuff on half, like that. She was older, he was older, and like I said, I was about 25 years old, and I was cute and stuff. And so his wife came, and she was fully covered in a hijab, everything. She was fully covered. I could only see her eyes, and they were not nice. And she just pretty much growled at me. She asked me a couple of questions, and I was just smiling and being as nice as I could. And anyway, at the end of the day, she approved the arrangement for us to share this booth together. So up until that point, everything was going fine. But of course, once the wife gave the approval, then Yakub hit on me. He hit on me. It was probably like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and he called, and I thought maybe he was calling to tell me about another vending opportunity. Mind you, I had a full-time job, so he did this all the time. I did this every once in a while. What he did was he just, chit-chat, and then he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm just watching TV." And then he said, "Can I come over and watch TV with you?" Which, even though I was only 25, I know what that means. And I told him no. And that's how I lost my mentor. I never had a male mentor after that. I was devastated. I really liked him, and I really thought I could continue to learn from him. I had no idea what his intentions were.